Huh?
Hey, it is Sunday night, so you know what time it must be. It's time for Learning with Lynn. So I'm Lynn Huber.
And I'm Richard.
And this is Richard. I want to welcome you all out today. Let me look at something really quick. For some reason, I was thinking we needed to be dark. Anyway, so thank you. Hi, Karen. Thank you guys for being here. Let me move some things around here.
Hey, Angie. Angie's on.
Angie. Hi, Angie. Okay, so we're sharing our screen. And so today we are going to talk about, this down here, the best activities to grow your Avon business. And before I get there, though, this is my blog at onlinebeautybiz.com. This is our training blog. It's for all representatives. There's no recruiting posts on here. There's nothing on here that you need to worry about. But this is training for to help you be successful with Avon. We have up here in the top, we have a getting started. So right here it says getting started. If you click on that, if you send your new reps there, or if you're new, if you click on that, it kind of walks you through everything, like how does Avon work? How do you get paid? You know, all of that kind of stuff. On the right-hand side, there's where you can sign up to receive our newsletter. And that just means you'll get an email from me about 3 times a week when we put new training posts up. And by signing up, you'll also get my best recruiting flyers. And then there's a search underneath that. And so you can pretty much search for anything. If you are struggling with something, you can search for it. Or you can look in the categories, because we have categories for everything, for all kinds of stuff. And if there's something you can't find in here, let me know, because I'm always looking for new things to train on. And also, I say this every time, but it's not always the same people. So if you're on your phone, that right column will be at the bottom of the left column, because it's just one column. So if you scroll down, there's about 6 posts, and then right underneath here, the right column would be down here. So the search and the sign up and everything would be down here. So hi, Erin, good to see you. So today we're going to talk about the best activities to grow your Avon business. We are working the Daily 8 system that I have created to help you be successful in your Avon business. And so we're going to really quickly go over that. So growing your Avon business is actually pretty simple. There's really only 4 main steps, right? First, you have to prospect for new customers and recruits. Then you need to get a brochure to every customer, every campaign, whether you do that paper or digital, that's up to you. Then you need to follow up with every customer you gave a brochure to every campaign before your order goes in, like 2 to 3 days before your order goes in. Or if they're just a digital brochure and you're doing online sales, you still need to follow up a couple of days before the campaign ends. And then number 4, take the order, submit it to Avon, deliver it to your customer, or send them to your online store, and then they'll place their order there and Avon can ship it directly to them. And then it's just rinse and repeat. So it's just those 4 things over and over and over again. Really, there's not that much to our business. It's just those 4 things. Now, there's lots of different ways you can do those things, and that's what we do a lot of our training on, to try to help you find ways that work for you. But we're working this Daily 8 system. And so basically, instead of working 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, your goal is to capture 8 points a day, 5 days a week, for a total of 40 points a week. So instead of working 40 hours a week, you're getting 40 points a week, and you can do that in a lot less than 40 hours. So to start with, you're going to click here and print this sheet to track your numbers. And this is what it looks like. This is your Daily 8. This has all the information you need. On the second page is where you can track. So you'll get points every day. So all you do is just write the week of, put the beginning date up here, and then the days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe you might decide you don't want to work on Wednesday. So you could put Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever the 5 days are that you work that during the week, put those days up there. And then your goal is to collect 8 points a day, right? So the first one, prospecting for customers. So if you give out brochures, you go out, you meet people, you give out brochures, you're going to get 1 point for every 3 names you get. Just giving out books isn't going to get you a point. Well, I mean, it will later on, but right here, the whole idea is to get names so you can follow up, right? And then same thing with prospecting for team members. So collect contact info, 1 point for every 3 names. So you know what? If you go out and you spend an hour out and about, and you're prospecting, and say you get like 9 names, but 3 of them are people that are interested in selling Avon, then you just got yourself 2 points for prospecting for customers and 1 for team members, right? So, however many you get, if you have 12 names for customers, that's 4 points, right? So then as soon as you meet them, you're going to go home and you're going to put them in your follow-up system. And then 2 to 3 days after meeting them, you're going to send them a quick text or whatever to follow up. Hey, just checking back. I met you at Target on Monday. Just wanted to see if there's anything I could help you with, or if there's anything you needed, right? And then as part of our system, you're going to get a brochure to every customer, every campaign. You can use our system to do that. We use Campaign Mailer, or we use Project Broadcast to text our text list for those people that want it that way. Or I don't care, if you want to deliver a brochure to everybody, that's up to you, right? Or if you want to manually text them. It's just so much better to use a system and let the system work for you. Like we use Project Broadcast to text my book list, and I have like 400 people on my book list, 400 plus people on my book list, and I go in and I schedule a text. I schedule a text for the first day of the campaign saying, hey, welcome to campaign 18. This is our new campaign, just started. It's live on our website. And then about 3 days before the campaign ends, I'm going to send them another text and say, just a quick reminder, campaign 18 is going to end on Monday, so if there's anything you wanted, be sure to get your order in by Monday, because on Tuesday we'll be on campaign 19, right? And but that's following up. That's follow up and the text and calls to every customer 2 to 3 days before your order is placed. So you get 1 point for that, because it takes you 2 seconds to set up your Project Broadcast, and you're sending one message out to 400 plus people, but they're all going individually. It's not a group text. Each person gets a text, and then when they respond directly to you, not to a whole group, right? If you're doing this manually, then I don't know, you could every day that you do those texts, you can get a point. Or if you're doing a whole bunch of texts, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, you can get more than 1 point. I'm going to leave that in your discretion. It's just that, life gets in the way. And if you gave out 100 books, how likely is it that you're going to text 100 people manually, really, right? Life gets in the way. Your kids are pulling at you. Things happen. It's easy to get started, but 100 texts individually is an awful lot. And if you have 200 or 300, it's an awful lot, right? So then you're going to get a point for placing your order at Avon Now. And then even if you're doing online sales only, you should be your own best customer. And I'm not saying you should go spend money you don't have, but if you're buying deodorant or you're buying shampoo at Target or at Walmart, you should be buying it from you, because I'm not asking you to buy something you're not using. You're using it already. You're buying it. So buy it from you at your discount. Then it's going to be about the same price anyway as what you would get at Walmart. But, you should be using those products, because that's going to help you grow your business, because then you can do Facebook Lives. You can post pictures of you with the products. You can talk about what you like the best. That's the things that's going to help you build your business. So even if you're only selling online, you should still be placing your own order at avonnow.com once a campaign. Sort and deliver your orders. You're going to get a 1 for that. Passive prospecting, that's putting out brochures door to door, various business, etc. If you're giving out brochures to people and you're not getting a name, then you can give yourself 1 point for the whole time that you were out, just handing out brochures, because you didn't get names, so you're not going to get extra points for that. If you're doing an event, a party, a show, Facebook party, you got a point for that. You're going to get 1 point for every new representative that you recruit. And then you're going to need to train them. So 1 point for any training context that you're doing. And then another point if you're reviewing leadership reports, checking to see who placed their order, who needs a reminder, that kind of thing. And then 1 point for business training. That could be Avon U. That could be on Online Beauty Biz. That could be this. This is a business training. So you just give yourself a point because you're on this with us tonight. Avon has a lot of Facebook Lives on the Avon USA representatives page. That's all business training. Avon U, all of that is business training. And then personal development, 1 point for that. So add up your points, and your goal is to get 8 points a day. So hi, Mohammed.
Mm-hmm.
don't know if I'm saying that right, but hi, welcome. And Denise and Dawn and Sherry, good to see you guys all here today. So that's this, and you can just click on this to download that Daily 8 system.
Can I say something real quick? On this, she said, this is like working 40 hours a week or getting 40 points. But you don't have to get 40 points. You can get 20 points or 30 points or 35 points or 40 points. It doesn't matter. But I guarantee you that you could do more in less than 40 hours than you think you can. If you're at a job, you have to be there 40 hours a week. But if you're doing this to get 40 points, I bet you over time, if you start out with 20, 15, 20 the first week, 25, 30 the second week, or just keep slowly growing, you're going to come up with systems. You're going to become more familiar with it, and you're going to be automating your business so that you can be getting 40 points a week. That'll just explode your business if you do it consistently.
And maybe at some point, like Richard says, after you've figured out systems and you've kind of gotten used to it and you've streamlined what you're doing, you could be getting those 40 points in 10 hours a week. So yeah. Sherry says, I forgot to add my points. Well, Sherry, if it's important, you'll do it. If you forgot, it might not be so important to you. Sorry. Megan, good to see you. Hi, welcome. So today, sorry, I didn't mean to scream. So today what I want to do is I want to talk about the best activities to grow your business. So as you're looking at those points, there's certain parts of that chart, all the points you can earn that are better than others. I mean, obviously you want to do a wide variety of them, but you don't want to focus on the wrong things because that's not going to help you grow your business. So, we all have lots of things going on in our lives. We have limited time to work our business. We have other commitments. We have kids. We have families to care for. Some of us have jobs, I hope. Some of us are out of work right now. So that might be, you know what? If you lost your job, if you're on unemployment right now, this might be the time to really work on your Avon business and get it going. You might decide you don't have to go back to work. But if you do get your job back or whatever, then hey, that's okay because your Avon business will help you through this, right?
It's extra money. I haven't made all the money I'm going to spend yet, so it could be extra money to you.
Yeah. Hi, Anitra. Good to see you. And Sherry says, they were. They were what? Important? Sorry, I don't mean to pick on you, Sherry, but you said that. You're the one that said you forgot.
Get it in.
So, you still can get it in. There's not a time limit. You can get it in today. There's not a time limit. I just send it out on Saturday morning because it's the weekend. So sometime this weekend, you need to turn in your points. But so anyway, sometimes reps come to Avon looking for a flexible way to earn some extra money. That's a lot of the reason why people come in. And then some get in and that's all they ever do. And it's a flexible way. They earn some extra money. Maybe they have some extra spending money and they're totally happy with that. And that's totally fine, and then sometimes people will get in and like us, we had no intention of doing anything. And then Avon hooks you and you get sucked in. And next thing you know, you've been here for 20 years and you're like a top Avon representative. And there's that too, and maybe that might be you too. Or maybe you seriously want to be able to quit your job. Or maybe you are unemployed right now and you don't want to have to go back to work. Avon can be whatever you need to be, whatever you need it to be. But we want to focus on the activities that are going to make us money. We don't want to spin your wheels and waste your time, right? 80% of your time should be spent on income-producing activities. And then the other 20% should be spent on training and managing your business. Because even though training is on that list, I don't suggest you can get 1 point every day for training, but I don't suggest you spend a lot of time doing it. I mean, you need to do it, but that's not the focus of what you should be doing. Right?
Do it at 11 o'clock at night when everybody's gone to bed and you have some quiet time and you can't call customers or something.
Yeah. Or not, but not in the middle of when you should be working your business. So, there's plenty of tasks. I mean, the training is important, right? But does everything you do actually generate income? No, it doesn't. So you need to distinguish between what actually makes you money, the income producing activities, and what doesn't. So, because that's the key to maximizing your earning potentials. So let's take a look at income producing activities, IP.
Should be A.
A, that's a typo. IPA, sorry. Let's take a look at them. So the first one, generating revenue. I've been really weird all day today. I don't know why it is. I'm struggling brain. So this level is anything that's going to bring you new business or close existing business. And I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of people avoid this because frankly, it's the toughest part of the job. And I'm not going to call anybody out, and I haven't said anything because all of you guys are doing good things. So don't get me wrong. You're all doing good things. But it's so funny when you guys are turning in your daily 8 forms. Very rarely do I see people saying, I went prospecting, or I went looking for new business, or I talked to more people. I don't think I've ever heard any of you say that. Not yet, anyway, on your daily 8s. But that's where you're going to grow your business. You can't grow your business without talking to more people. And so people are afraid of this because it's the tough stuff, right? So what they do is they become busy doing the easy things that they so they can convince themselves they're working the business. So they can say, well, I watched a couple of videos, so I'm working my business. But seriously, are those videos making you money? Did you get a sale from it? I mean, I have to give you that tough love, you guys, because I'm here to help you be successful, right? I made a commitment with this daily 8 to help you be successful. So I have to be honest with you. I could tell you that watching videos is going to make you money, but then you're going to get disappointed when it doesn't work because it's not going to work, right? So you have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. That means, Anitra, I'm going to call you out. You need to do a Facebook Live. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm just picking on you. No, but you need to get out of your comfort zone because that's where the action takes place. You need to get out and you need to talk to more people. Now, if you've chosen to build your business 100% online, that's totally fine. But you still need to talk to more people, whether you're doing it face-to-face or whether you're doing it online. It's all about how many people you're talking to. It's about getting outside of your comfort zone. It's about talking to people, meeting people, finding ways to meet more people. Whether you're going out to the store prospecting or you're going somewhere outside and you're actually talking to people, or whether you're doing it on Facebook, doesn't matter, but that's what you need to be doing. So Anitra says, I know, I do. It's all good. I love you. So, in my opinion, this is prospecting for new customers and recruits, actively marketing your business, and follow up. These are the money-making activities. These are the things that should be top priority when you guys are looking for how you're going to use your points, how you're going to earn your points. Needs to be prospecting for new customers, actively marketing your business, and follow up. And actively marketing your business might be trying a new product and then getting on Facebook and talking about it or showing it, saying, hey, look at this. This is what I like about this. It does this, this, and this much better than the other product I used to use. And maybe you might like to try it, right? I mean, that's actively marketing. So let's see. Megan says, I think my hardest part is being in a county in Ohio that's under strict COVID rules right now. I try not to take my kids out, and I feel limited online as to who and how I can meet people. Megan, we all are under some kind of lockdown, some more than others. But and right now there's a lot of things that Richard and I can't do that are the normal ways that we meet people. One of the things we do is we have breast cancer events in the mall, and that's been completely cut off since March. But we are under, pretty much every state has some kind of lockdown, and you need to be careful about COVID. And so, maybe you should think about doing Zoom meetings. Have a Zoom. We are doing Facebook parties with our online beauty biz for our daily 8 people. We're doing Facebook parties once a campaign. We just had one for campaign 18. That was a huge success. We'll be doing another one in campaign 20. We're going to do them every other campaign on the even campaigns because that's what everybody wants. But that's one way. And so getting people to a Facebook party is one-on-one, sending them a message saying, hey, Mary, I'm having a Facebook, I'm part of a team Facebook party. I'm so excited. I think you would love it. Would you like to come? Right? And not just inviting 20,000 people, but getting one-on-one with them. And you know what? If you get 3 people to commit, yes, I can come to the party, that's 3 yeses that you can count as a point. See, so that's actively working your business. I really struggled with our Facebook parties. Some of you, Megan, you're not one of these, so I'm not picking on you, but some of you I've had problems with in the Facebook parties where you just, in the Facebook group, it says invite people. Facebook, it's their fault. They put the words there, invite your friends or invite people, and then you go and add 200 people to the group. That is not active prospecting. That's spam. Just telling you. Active prospecting is going through your friends list and contacting them individually, one at a time. Hey, would you like to come to our party? Can I send you an invite? That's active prospecting. And just spamming all over your wall all day long, join my team, or buy my products. That's not active prospecting, that's spamming. So, if you can create a video, or even if you just create posts, just to post a picture of you with a lipstick and post it on Facebook and say, look at this, this is my favorite color. I've tried all these different lipsticks and I really love this one and this is why. That's more active because that's more targeted. Somebody posted, I'm sorry, it might have been Angie. No, Angie might have asked the question. I'm not sure, but there was a conversation on Online Beauty Biz in our group today. Somebody asked, how do I sell more online? And somebody responded and said, I took pictures of myself trying on the colors from my online store and I posted it and that got me more sales. So you got to get creative, right? Okay. My biggest problem is no one seems interested. Angie, it takes time. It's all about talking to more people, and it's getting outside of your normal sphere of influence. That's why we prospect, because we have to find new people to show our business to. So hang in there, because you're new. I know you're new. And Angie says, Colorado is hard. Yeah, Colorado's hard. There's a lot of, Ohio, I think, is probably really hard right now because it's really locked down, but it's hard everywhere. Megan, can I be invited to one of your online parties or live videos to see exactly how you run one? We do group parties. You are more than welcome to be a part of our group party. You need to be in our Online Beauty Biz Facebook group. And I think you are. And if you are, and if you're on my email list, meaning you filled out this, or if you're already getting emails from me, or you filled this out to get those emails, you'll get the information about the parties as they come up. So yes, Megan, absolutely, we'd love to have you there. Denise, I do a lot of email to my customers and remind them with texts and calls. Yes, that's what you should be doing. That's income producing activities. Good job, Denise. And Megan, more so a party. Yeah, a party is great. So you're going to be a part of our Campaign 20 party. You guys put this on your calendar. I have not even started working on it yet, but the next Campaign 20 party is going to be on September 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern. So just put it on your calendar. You'll get more information. I don't usually give out the information until like a good week before, week and a half before, because it does no good to get somebody there too early. So anyway, Angie, you're right. That was my post. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. But I mean, the girl that commented to you that said she was trying on the colors, I thought that was a great idea. So, and Anitra says they're fun. Anitra, I bet you had a hard time keeping up with it. I don't know. Because Anitra doesn't see very well. And so our Facebook party is just really fast moving. It's just boom, 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 and you have to keep up and you have to keep refreshing, and it's a lot going on, but it's a great way to get more people. So watch for that. I will for sure be sending out an email, and I'll be posting it in the Online Beauty Biz Facebook group. I have made the decision that all reps are invited to be a part of our party, but they have to be in the Online Beauty Biz group in order to be considered welcome. Because I have too many, there's, how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of reps are there? Obviously, we have them all there, so I just had to limit it. Can
I say something real quick? Tell a story real quick. Prospecting in person during COVID is pretty difficult. But what I've done, and I don't get a bunch of them, but it's like one more thing into the funnel. It's every little bit that you do that it gets customers into your funnel. When I do all the deliveries, and I was out delivering an order about a month ago, and I parked. I was driving the Avon mobile. We have our car wrapped, so it says Avon all over it. Plus, I had my Avon. This man sells Avon. This guy sells Avon. I had my Avon shirt on, and I was delivering. I had an Avon bag, delivering an order. And the lady wasn't home, but there were two ladies right next door. It was a little close condos, and they said, "Oh wow, Avon! I haven't seen Avon in years." And I said, "Wow, yes." As well, I'm the best Avon man in the area here. Would you like an Avon brochure? And both of the ladies said yes. So I had a mask on, and I went to my car and I grabbed a couple of books out and I took them over and I handed them to her real quick. And I stood back, and then I said, "Can I get your name and number real quick so I can follow up with you?" Well, one of the two ladies hasn't ordered at all, but the one lady, Terry, that gave me her information. She placed an order, and then she's placed a second order since then, and then her daughter has just placed an order. So inside of a month, I've gotten 3 orders from just being out and about and being obvious. Wear a name badge, wear an Avon shirt, any kind of an Avon shirt. You have decals and things you can put on your car, or whatever. Just to be obvious, have Avon books with you when you walk around the grocery store. Just so people see it, and it brings up a conversation, and you can hopefully just quickly exchange information.
Yeah, we wear name badges that say Avon in our name, and I've had people in the grocery store stop me and say, "Do you work for Avon? Do you have a brochure?" And and another thing, along with what Richard said, I 2 things I want to say. Chris Merrill, she's on our team, and she probably will catch this on the replay. But she actually went to deliver an order to a customer, and the customer's sister was there. And Chris had the CBD, I think it was the CBD lotion. No, I think was it the gel? The CBD gel? I don't remember. But anyway, she had a product with her, CBD something. She had a product with her, and she showed it to them, and she talked about how she loved it. And she got orders from both of them and got a new customer from this lady's sister. So you got to open your mouth. But also another thing I wanted to say is, even if you're in Ohio, and even if you're somewhere that's locked down, you can offer contactless delivery to your customers. So if you use our system, and we're going to kind of go over it a little bit more tonight, but we mail our brochures, we do text reminder, we do group text. It's not a group text, but it's a service that we can just send a message once, and it goes blasted out to all of our texts, to all of our customers, to remind them. And then we take their orders, and then we deliver. And so when you go to deliver, you can give them a call and say, "Hey, this is Lynn with Avon. I'm getting ready to deliver your order. I'll be there at such and such, approximately such and such a time on such and such a day." You will have already collected their money. So take their money electronically over the phone, or send them an invoice. If you use Square, you can get Square. If you need a link for that, I can give you a link where you can get $1,000 in free processing. It's a credit card processing, and it's that thing where you plug it into your phone and you can swipe a card. But if you have Square or PayPal, for that matter, you can invoice them. You can send them an invoice, and they can pay it on right there, and then the money gets dropped into your bank account, right? So you collect the money up front. Anyway, you call and you go, "Hey, I'm getting ready to deliver. I'll be in your area approximately this time. I'll knock on the door and let you know I'm there, but then I will just walk away and let you pick it up." And so you go and you knock on the door, and you walk back to your car, and you watch them open the door and pick up the order, and you wave at them. You don't have to be in close contact with them. And even if you were to take books door to door, now you wouldn't be able to knock on doors maybe as much. If you have a mask on, you might be okay, but with COVID, I don't know, it might be easier just to leave books on doorsteps because you want to stay away from people. But you still can do this, it's just we can't do events. So I just want you to know that COVID, we have to find ways to work around it, but it's absolutely doable.
Yeah, Nature says use Venmo. Yeah, we use Venmo also.
Venmo, exactly.
Last one.
Anitra said they're fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's talking about the parties.
Yeah.
Denise says you are great, Lynn. Love you, Denise. And Anitra says, "I'm not very fast." Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard if you can't see very well on the computer, and when it's all moving real fast, I get it. And Anitra says, "I like Venmo." Venmo works great. It's a great way to collect the money up front, is Venmo. Worst case scenario, you can take their credit card over the phone, and you can make a payment on your Avon account with their credit card. It's better if you use something like Square or Venmo or PayPal. There's a Cash App. I don't remember what it's called, but there is a Cash App. There's lots of ways for you to get money. So, okay, Megan, someone asked about doing a type of fundraiser for hand lotions that would go straight to a nursing home. So I'm not sure that's a fundraiser, but more a posting to ask people if they would want to purchase a lotion that would be donated. Am I making sense? Yes, you can do that.
Mhm.
You absolutely can do that. So basically you would be taking orders for the hand lotions, and then you would deliver them to the nursing home. Or if you're working with someone that's asking you to do that, then you would give them to them and they would take them to the nursing home. So yes, that would be a great way. Like the nursing home can use their email list and their employees and even their patients, the ones who are cognitive enough to be able to purchase, and they can sell them, and then you would place the order, and then you would take the hand lotions to them. And then you could either give them, it would just be a drop. It would just be a drop off. But you could either give them a percentage of the commission, like a regular fundraiser, or you could keep the commission, and the fundraiser would be, if that's what they want is hand lotions, then that would be what they would get, right? And she says, I'm sorry, I'm full of questions. Hey, no problem. We like questions. That means you care. That means you want to be successful. Denise has both Square and Venmo. I do too. I prefer Square, but hey. Okay, so let's get back to where we were. So, okay, so schedule your time in a calendar. Block out your calendar, because if it's not in your calendar and it's not scheduled, it's not likely to happen. If you're just going to go, oh, I'll work my business. You know, the biggest problem with this business is that you can work this business part-time, but what you can't do is work it sometimes. You have to be consistent. If it's 1 hour a week, if it's 5 hours a week, if it's 10 hours, 1 hour a week's probably not enough. But 1 hour a day, or 5 hours a week or 10 hours a week, if you're consistent and you put in that time, you can grow this business.
And the key to having a calendar is having one calendar for everything, so nothing conflicts. You have the big rocks, the little rocks, and the sand in there all at once.
So what Richard is saying, that we have one calendar, both of our appointments and our personal family stuff and our business is all on that one calendar. So if you have kids, you're going to put your kids' soccer games or your kids' dance recitals on that one calendar, so that you can easily see. You can color code it if you want. So I do business in green and personal in purple, but I mean, that way you don't accidentally double book yourself. Okay, Karen says, there's a lot of people at my mailbox center, and I bring Avon books when I go get my mail and ask everyone if they would like a book. There's an idea. Good job, Karen. And Sarah says, I have one local customer. I send her texted invoice, and then she pays me on PayPal, and then I drop her order on her fence after arranging a time. I text her to let her know the package was dropped. Perfect.
Right on.
See, these are all really good ideas. Megan, I'm glad you're here, because I know you're new, and I'm glad you're here because I think some of this is going to help you. So, okay, so schedule that time. When are you going to work? I'm not saying you have to work a lot of hours. What I'm saying is plan it ahead of time. Whether that be on Sunday night, you go, okay, when am I going to work my business this week? But highlight those slots and fill them in on your calendars with business building activities. Because if you don't take the action and you don't do the things that it's going to take to move your business forward and put money in your pocket, you're not going to be putting money in your pocket. It's just how it is, right? And also think about the small pockets of time you have available. I know there's not a lot of this right now, because of COVID. But if you're at your son's baseball game, or maybe you're at your daughter's dance recital, and you're there and your kid is back with the team, and you're sitting in the bleachers and you've got 15 minutes to spare, that's a great time to send 5 or 6 texts, right? Or make a phone call, or
talk to the other lady sitting there.
Talk to the other lady sitting there waiting at the doctor's office. If you're at the doctor's office, ask the receptionist if you can leave some books for the people that work there. Nurses love Avon. Stephanie, I just joined Nextdoor app yesterday and had a new customer order online tonight.
Yes, we use it too.
Nextdoor is a great way to use it. I will warn you, they don't like Avon. I use Nextdoor, and I have gotten a lot of customers from them. And I've also had them lock me out a couple of times. So just give you that word of warning, because they don't like MLM or network marketing. But do it for as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah says, my problem is busy work versus working the business. I can stay busy, but maybe not impactful. Yes,
Yeah,
that's what we're talking about today. Because you can sit and do personal development all day long, but it's not going to make you money, right? I mean, it is going to make you money. I mean, no, it's one of the things that will help you make money. But if you're not doing the income producing activities, if you're not finding new people to talk to and doing active building your business, you're never going to make any money.
Yeah,
right?
I would. The best thing is just, when are people out and about? If people are out and about from like noon to 6 every day, you don't want to be home reading a book about Avon. That's when you need to be out talking to customers or doing something to promote the business. You want to save the time at 6 o'clock in the morning or 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock at night to do the Avon, all the training stuff or any kind of busy work kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Income generating tasks. So that can include things like going out and meeting people, giving them a brochure, getting their contact information so you can follow up and then actually follow up. Here's a way, it's not quite as active, but during COVID, it might work. If you're in the grocery store, put a stack of 6 brochures or so in the basket, where the kid sits usually. And as you're walking through the store, when somebody looks at those books, say, would you like one? And if they say yes, then just give it to them and then say, can I get your name and number so I can follow up with you? But you can stand 6 feet away. You don't have to get real close, but that's one way to do it. I like to stand, I'm not doing this during COVID, but I like to stand outside the store and get people as they're coming out. Now we've learned to get them as they're coming out rather than going in, because what happens if you get them going in, then they throw the books around the store and then the store manager comes out and wants to know what's going on. So if you get them as they're coming out, they're not going to be leaving books in the store. Just something we've learned. Karen says, ha, yes, I do too much personal development. Well, you must be pretty developed then. All right, so this could be setting up a table at events to meet people, asking for referrals, or any other methods of meeting new people. We've talked about this before, but figure out something you like. So maybe you're into pugs. Maybe you're a dog lover and you're into pugs. Join a pugs Facebook group. Maybe you're into crocheting. Join a crocheting or gardening or whatever. It doesn't even matter what it is. Join a Facebook group of somebody who is interested in the same things you are. Do not go in there and post your links, but join the group. Talk about pugs. Talk about crocheting, whatever it is. Answer questions. Ask questions. Be an active part of that group. And then after a little while, you're going to start to get to know people because you will have interacted with them a couple of times. And then maybe you can send them a message and say, hey, I sell Avon. Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever thought about making some extra money? Or maybe somebody might say something to you in the group that they lost their job and they don't know what they're going to do. Then you can message them and say, you know what? I sell Avon and I have a way you can get signed up for free right now. And I have a way that you can earn $3,000 in your first couple of months. Would that be something that would help you? See, you're not blasting it in the group and you're not even throwing it at somebody the first time you meet them, but you're building relationships, and then you're taking it out of the group in a private message, and then you're saying, hey, would you like an Avon book?
It could be a product recommend too. It could be something as simple as, it may not happen exactly this way so easily, but you may be in a dog group and somebody posts, oh my gosh, the ticks and the fleas are just driving my dog crazy. I said, does anybody have any recommendations? And you can say, well, yeah, we've got Skin So Soft.
Our bath oil.
Yeah, bath oil.
Our bath oil is amazing for dogs.
It's things as simple as that. It's just do what you love to do, and the conversations will follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Anitra says, I'm planning to make Kaylee's birthday giveaway with sanitizers. Hopefully that will draw some business.
There you go.
Yeah, we actually put hand sanitizer or hand lotion in our orders as a thank you gift to our customers, and that helps people. They find out how much they love it because our hand sanitizer is really nice, and then they want to order it. But yeah, absolutely, that's a great idea. So okay, so another thing that you can do if you're new and even if you're not, make a list of everyone you know. Start with everybody you know that's close to you, family, friends. relatives, people you work with, people you used to work with, right? Make that list. I mean, try to get 200 people on that list. And this is going to be a living, breathing document. It's best if you can write it. You can maybe do it in Excel or something, but it's a document that you're going to be constantly adding people to and removing people from. It's like a living, breathing list. Doesn't mean you necessarily have to contact everybody on it, but these are people that you haven't talked to yet about your Avon business, and so they're always going to be on that list until you talk to them and maybe cross them off. But so think about people who are business oriented. Who does your hair and nails? Who's your insurance salesman, right? Networking contacts, Facebook friends, LinkedIn friends, or any other social media. All the contacts in your phone, your Christmas card list or your holiday card list, get them on your list. And then you're going to work through that list, maybe 3 a day. You're going to give them a call or text or email or whatever and say, hey, just checking in. Did you know I sell Avon? Would you be interested in a brochure? Hey, I just started an Avon business. Would you be interested in a brochure? Or even if you've been doing Avon for a long time, I bet there's a lot of people you haven't talked to about your business.
And the new products that are out there they don't know about.
That's what's huge right now. We have so many new products. Avon's giving you so many reasons to go back to people. Gosh, we have laundry detergent. We have household cleaners. We have dish soap. We have
ramen.
We have food, we have rice, we have masks. Masks are a big thing right now, right? We have masks. So the more you do, the faster you're going to reach your goals. You got to get outside of your comfort zone and you got to talk to more people. The more you do, the faster you're going to reach those goals. So carry and share brochures and samples everywhere you go. Make sure that your brochures have your contact information as well as your online store. Set a goal to connect with 5 people or more a day. Right? Connections lead to relationships that lead to success. So complete the connection by getting their contact information. Whether you do it on just a little piece of paper, whether you do it on our drawing slips that we have. I don't think I have them on this post, but you can search at Online Beauty Biz. You can search for drawing slips. And those are what I use. They're a great way to get contact information. And here's some ways to start conversations, right? Have you seen the new Avon? We've gone through a lot of changes recently. If you're interested, I'd love to show you some of our best sellers to help you find products that would be great for you. How about our Esonox? That's exciting. That brand new Esonox launch. To figure out who your skincare customers are and give them a call and say, I just want to show you this amazing new product Avon just launched, right? Here's something else you can say. Avon has everything. I really love, or I'm really obsessed with whatever your favorite Avon product is, right? Can I give you a sample, or can I show it to you? Or can I give you a link? And Denise says, Avon has almost everything that a store has. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and they don't have to go out during COVID. They can order online from your store, have it delivered to them, or they can have their favorite rep drop it off to them, contactless delivery, right? And then be sure, don't forget about the Avon income opportunity. The unemployment numbers are through the roof. They have never been this high since the Great Depression. And people are out of work. People are scared. They're like, how am I going to feed my family? How am I going to survive this? And you have so much to offer. Man, you have the opportunity with our Pathway to Premier program. They can earn $3,000 in their first 8 campaigns. You think $3,000 would make a difference in someone's life? Yes, absolutely. So be sure, don't be afraid to ask them. And right now they can sign up for free. So what you're offering them, you're not asking for anything from them. You're not going to make any money off of them signing up. There's no reason for you to feel bad. Because if I ask Richard, hey, would you like to earn some extra money with Avon? What am I going to get out of it? I might get a new team member, but unless he places an order, I make nothing. So you don't have to feel bad about making money off of them because it's free for them to sign up right now. They're not paying any money.
And the beauty of it is that they don't have to change anything they're doing right now. If they're working, they can fit this in around their job. If they're not working, all the more opportunity they have. They have even more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then here, if they're not interested, ask for referrals. If they're not interested, who do you know that might be? Who do you know that needs an extra income or who loves beauty? They won't think of it unless you ask. So you got to ask. If they're not interested, hey, that's totally okay. We love customers too. But who else do you know that might need to make some money that I can help? right? Be bold. You never know whose life you might be changing by your offer. And one thing that's always helped me, two things that have always helped me, when you're asking somebody, there's a little mantra you can say to yourself. I'm not asking for a favor. I'm offering an opportunity. That's huge. I'm not asking for a favor. I'm offering an opportunity. That's a little mantra you can say to yourself. But the other thing is, if you don't offer it to them, you just made the decision for them that they didn't need to make money. You don't know. They could be starving. They could be going to the food bank to get food and don't know how they're going to pay their rent. And by you not offering it to them, you just took away the chance that could have helped them pay their rent. So don't be that person. Let them make the decision for themselves. Don't convince them. Just offer it. Just say, hey, just a thought. Could $3,000 help you? I can show you how to do it. And let them decide for themselves, okay? So here's some conversation starters you could say. I love selling Avon. It's so much fun. Doesn't feel like work. It's easy talking about products that people use every day. I make great money too. Do you know anyone who might like to do this? Or do you know anyone that might be interested in earning extra income, even if they only have a couple hours a week? Use Avon Social. Post on Avon Social. Follow up by phone, email, or messenger. And then did you know that 90% of your sales occur because you followed up with someone?
Mm-hmm.
I had somebody in our Facebook group recently that was saying, I just don't understand it. I keep giving out books and my customers want books. They want me to keep giving books, but I can't afford them. And I'm not getting any orders. And after we dug a little bit with her, we found out she wasn't doing follow-ups. And her response was, well, I don't want to be a bother. I don't want to be too pushy. But you're over here saying, I want to make more money. My customers want books, but I'm not getting orders. How can I get orders? It's 100% of the time, it's the follow-up, you guys. If you give out a book and you don't get their contact information, I would say 99% of the time, 99 out of 100, you might as well have thrown that book in the garbage, because people are busy. They get home. If they have a live book in their hand, I think it's better than a digital book, because the book will sit in their car for a while, and then maybe eventually it'll make it to their kitchen counter, and then maybe eventually it'll make it to their bedroom or their bathroom, and that's where they're going to look at it. And they might even turn over the pages. They might see things they want, but then they're going to put it down and they're going to forget to call you. And if you don't do the follow-up, that book's going to end up in the garbage, and they'll forget that they wanted things out of there.
And it's just a quick reminder, because Lynn has the script down, because she's got it in there.
It's just a text. It's just a text. Hey, this is Lynn with Avon, getting ready to place my order. My order's going in on Wednesday. If there's anything you want, let me know by tomorrow. If not, no problem. Have a great week. That's it, right? It's just that reminder. Okay, level 2 of this, where were we? We were talking about income producing activities. So level 1, generating revenue, is the most important activities. Like I said, that's doing prospecting for new customers and recruits, getting brochures to everybody, and doing the follow-ups. That's the most important. Those are your level 1 activities, right? And then level 2 is building relationships. So this is about, and this is a little bit about being like in Facebook groups with the dog groups or the crocheting or the gardening groups, and building relationships with people, right? And it's about meeting people. So have frequent get-togethers with friends. Can't really do that with COVID right now, but you can do it on Zoom or maybe Facebook Messenger chat, live chat, or there's lots of different ways. You could just get in groups and chat and talk with people, get to know people, right? Share your favorite products and enjoy building new relationships. You don't even have to ask for the sale yet. This is level 2. This is not actively building, but it's still building, right? This right here is going to be really hard to do during COVID. Schedule meetups at cafes or restaurants. Schedule 30 minutes to share your brochures. Can't really do that, but you can do Zoom meetings. You can do Facebook Lives. One thing I'm doing that's been really helpful is I do a video, what's hot this campaign, and I literally walk through the brochure and I just show them the pages of the brochure. So I would be like, okay, we are in campaign 19. Check it out. This is the brochure. And look, if you buy something for $30 of chi, you get this for free. I mean, I'm literally walking them through the brochure in a video, just like I just did with you, right? So you could do that. You don't even have to have the products. Obviously, if you have products, it's better, but you can do the brochure and do a video like that and then post it on Facebook or do it as a live and have it on Facebook. And those things are going to help you, really. Call someone that you haven't seen for a while, right? Get reacquainted with them. Don't try to sell them right away if you haven't seen them for a while, but just call them and get the relationship moving back, right? Call someone who does business with you, like your insurance agent or your realtor. See if they might be interested in a book, you know? Call a friend or acquaintance and tell them a little bit about what you're doing. Hey, I just signed up to sell Avon. Could I drop a book off at your house, or can I send you a digital brochure link? Whatever, right? Our new digital brochures are really cool. You can scroll through the pages, you know, I mean, however you want to say that. You can even send a card in the mail. If you click on this link, it will take you to send out cards, which is what I use to send cards. But and then the next one, this is where I really want to get to. We've been kind of going long. Saving time. This is critical to your success. Systems and tools can take the legwork out of many of your tasks that can focus on growing your business. Automated systems is really important. Let me take care of Sarah here. I just received a text from an online customer that I mail brochures to. She said, oops, she didn't go through the book yet and realized it ends today. My bad. I didn't follow up as you're saying. Lesson learned. Customers need reminders. Yes. There you go. She can still back order. If she's ordering through you, you can back order one campaign. If she's ordering from your website, they can back order one campaign too by ordering. Up at the top it says product number, and if you go up there to product number, you can put in the product number and you can go back one campaign, just in case you need to know that. But yeah, it's true. Customers, we're busy. We're all busy. We all have so much going on. Even with COVID, that almost makes it worse. I mean, I know Anitra has, I don't know how many kids she has, quite a few. And she's trying to take care of all of her kids and they're homeschooling. And I mean, you know, she's got like things going on all the time, right? And all of us, that's that way though. We all have that. So then the systems can really make a difference. So systems can help you perform the tasks that you need to perform to keep your business going. So let's take a look at the 5 main steps. I need to change that to 4. I've kind of been going back and forth between 4 and 5, but it's really 4 main steps. So number 1, prospect for new customers and recruits. That's something that you want to do every day to build your business. And then once you get those names and the contact information, you come home and you put them in your system. So now the next thing is get a brochure, either paper or digital, to every customer, every campaign. We use Campaign Mailer to mail our brochures. It's cheaper than mailing them yourself. Even if the customer is next door to me, they get it in the mail, because then I don't have to worry about who did I get a book to and who didn't I. They all get them in the mail. If you are delivering brochures, that's fine. That's on you, but you need to make sure that you get every brochure out and every customer gets a brochure. It's critical. Number 3, follow up with every customer that you give a brochure to before you place your order. So we use Project Broadcast to text every person who received a brochure just a couple of days before our order goes in. In fact, my campaign 19 order, I order on the first day of the campaign. So my campaign 19 order is going in on Wednesday, the first day of campaign 19. My customers will get the reminders tomorrow, Monday. And it'll say, let me know by tomorrow if you want me to order something for you. I use Project Broadcast. That's 95% of my customers get a text. If I have only a landline for somebody, I don't have their cell phone number, I use Dial My Calls, and it's a pre-recorded message. Hi, this is Lynn with Avon. Just a quick reminder, my order's going in. If there's anything you want, please let me know by tomorrow. And it's just a pre-recorded message that calls their house, and they pick up, they go, hello, and they get my pre-recorded message, okay? So that's huge. I mean, I have, between my texts and between my calls, I probably have 500 or 600 people that are getting those every campaign. My campaign mailer, I have about 300 and something that are getting books in the mail every campaign. The rest of them are getting texts. But it's huge. And can you imagine how much time it would take to text them all manually? And you know, the thing is, even if you're just starting, even if you only have 3 people or 4 people or 5 people, you want to start on these systems because then you get them going. You build your business now as though it was big, and it will be big. So, if you're doing what we ask you to do in the Daily 8, and you get 3 new names on Monday, and then 3 new names on Tuesday, and then 3 on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday, by Friday you'll have 15 customers, 15 potential customers. If you do that the next week, that's 15 more. Now you have 30 potential customers. If you keep doing that, it exponentially will grow your business, and you will get business. You just have to be consistent.
The beauty of the automated reminder calls, the follow-up is critical to the business. But the beauty of the automated call is that if let's say you just have 100 customers, you need to get a hold of them and say, on Monday at 10 o'clock, I need to get on the phone and call all 100 of my customers that my order's going in. And you get to about number 25, and you either get burned out or you get interrupted. Emergency happens. They call, and your husband hurt himself at work, and you have to leave. Now you're not going to get those calls out. You're not going to get any orders because you forgot to get the orders, the reminder call out to the customers. But the beauty of it is in less than a minute, you can get 100 calls out to your customer, and then your day can go on. And you're going to get all the customers are going to get the message. They're going to follow up with orders. It's just so simple.
And another thing, right now, as of today, I have about $50, I think, in orders. My order's going in on Wednesday. My reminders will go out tomorrow, and by Tuesday I'll have over 1,000, probably $1,500 in orders. Just that's the difference that a follow-up makes. It's just that big of a deal. Now, obviously, if you're not sending your books out to that many people, you're not going to get that big of sales. But I'm just saying, you won't get the order if you don't do the reminder. Sarah says that right there. She just received. Luckily, you got a text from your online customer, Sarah, because if not, that customer would have just not. That order wouldn't have happened. So, and Sarah's going to show her how to walk her through how to do the back order.
Good.
Okay. So for more information about how to set up the system, you can read this post here. If you click on it, it will take you to, this is how to follow up. This is, and we did a live on this. And so this is how to set up your whole system. We're going to walk you through every little bit, how to set it up, how to keep track of how you do your follow-ups, all of that. So you can get that by clicking on the read this post here. And then the last one of the income producing activities is self-improvement. So self-improvement is one of the most important income producing activities, but after you've done the talk to live people and prospected for new people, right? So reading this blog or being on this live is an income producing activity for you. Yes, you're welcome. But anytime you're focusing on improvement, whether it's through watching Avon Facebook Lives or trainings, reading blogs and books, listening to a podcast, you're becoming better, smarter, and quicker, which leads to increased sales. But you have to do something besides just self-improvement. Self-improvement alone is not going to make you money. Okay, you have to put it to use. So don't let it interfere with your actual active income producing. You want to prioritize your income producing activities. So think about all the things that you do in a given week. You may need to keep a log for a week or so to figure out what you're doing, but your goal is to have as many level 1 and level 2 activities as possible. And the non-income producing activities, look and see if you can eliminate some of those or delegate those. If it's something like filing or making notes, or of course I make notes as I do follow-ups. I make notes right then because I think that's important to have. But if there's like other things, maybe your kids can help you, like labeling your brochures, right? That's something that has to be done, but is it something you personally have to do? Maybe your kids can label your brochures for you. You could pay them or give them special treats or something. I don't know. But I mean, there's lots of different things like organizing your desk. Maybe you could get help with that, right? One of the things I'm a coach actually with DSWA, which is the Direct Selling World Alliance. And one of the things that they teach is hire a wife because you could be out prospecting, building your business and earning hundreds of dollars an hour in your Avon business, or you could be cleaning your toilet. So pay somebody $10 an hour to clean your toilet while you're out building a big business. Now, obviously, that's when you get to that point, Maybe in the beginning you can't afford to do that, and that's totally cool. But start thinking about that, thinking about how you can do that. So really, bottom line is in order to be really successful, you're going to get outside of your comfort zone. Really, you got to get outside of your comfort zone, and you got to talk to more people. You got to do, where is it? Right here. Generating revenue tasks include things such as going out and meeting people, giving them a brochure, getting their contact information so you can follow up and then actually follow up. It's doing those steps, the first 3 steps of building your business: prospecting for new customers and recruits, getting a brochure to every customer, and following up and taking the order. Those are your income producing. Those are the most important activities, because if you're not doing those, you're not building your business, you're not making money.
Yeah, everybody wants to work smarter, not harder. But sometimes in the beginning, because you need to learn the process, you need to understand how all things work, sometimes you have to work harder. You have to, get your nose to the grindstone, read about it, walk your way through it, do it, make a few mistakes, improve on it, and then eventually you're going to start working smarter and smarter until you're working smarter rather than harder.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Ahmed. Yesterday, you graduated from the College of Computer Science in Egypt. I really need your help to start a successful career. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that unless you're in the United States and selling Avon. Not much I can do to help you. But hey, maybe there's something out of this that you found that will help you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. Anyway, you guys, that's all we have. Let me come back to us. We've been on for a whole hour. Didn't mean to go that long. So thank you guys for being here. Look for us next Sunday, same time, same place, and we'll be here ready to help you build some more. Okay. In the meantime, check out that Daily 8. That post I just gave you, the best activities to grow your business. There's a link to the Daily 8 in there. Also, on the right-hand side of the blog, under categories, there's actually a category that says Your Daily 8 System. It's in alphabetical order, so it's down by the Y's. Your Daily 8 System, and all of the posts about the Daily 8 are in there. So find those. And we'll see you on Facebook this week. And we don't really have anything going on this week, right? If you haven't signed up for the Avon Virtual Convention, do it now.
Yes.
That's coming up. That's like
28th and 29th.
That's the week we're going to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the 28th, 29th, and 30th of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Sign up for that. You definitely want to be in that. So it's avonvisionaries.com, I believe. Go to the Beauty Buzz in Avon Now, and I'm sure you can find the link there. Or in Avon Now, you'll find the link somewhere. Anyway.
Everybody's saying thank you.
All right, you guys, thank you. I'm glad you found it helpful. Go out there and make it a productive week.
Yes. Have a great week.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.